So good afternoon, everyone. Those who are available here. So hope uh, you're happy with the course, and it's a very important course for mostly in the urban areas, uh, and almost every city in India is affecting with waste management issues. Even our Prime Minister office also everyone is talking about waste management issues, and there was recent news was like most of the city has started the waste collections. So hope you are enjoying this course. So if you have any query, I'm available to answer. And already I think today also I answered few more query, those who have written to me on Gmail. Okay. So I think I thought I'm looking some queries already is there with few students. I think this is from Office, yes, sir. Major problem in our Indian society face waste management. As a student, what can I do in future to make some changes in the waste management process? So it's very good. I think Asif, to know that you are asking as a student what we can do. So always I think when I'm in the class also I'm teaching to everyone like institutes do not have waste management facilities. So in the especially for the institutions like technical institutes or any university, they should have their own waste segregation things. And also, if the area is more than 500 meters square in any institutes, they have compulsory to have the biological waste facility, especially composting or anaerobic digestion should possible there. So as a student, you can propose to your local institutes, faculties and deans and heads. You can share that already because this is as per the solid waste management rule. So you can propose that the segregation could be possible there in the institute level, and institute should have their own facilities, especially for vegetable waste or wet waste. Dry waste is somewhat difficult to have the some recycling facility, but at least wet waste small composting unit could they can have in their institute level. So as a student, I think this is my idea to work forward for the institute level. Maybe I think Asif is okay uh, for you. Okay, then we go to the next question. Like this Alok also has asked another question. I have enrolled this course from Bihar regarding assistant sanitary officer, having the syllabus like MSW hazardous waste management. Yes, yes, very obvious, I think. If you are really working in sanitary officer, it's very important to attend this course. And it's good, I think, yeah, you have enrolled for this course. Because see, in our BTech level, BTech courses, if you see, especially in civil engineering, we normally studied water management, water treatment, drinking water treatment or sewage treatment, but most of the college, 99.9 colleges, they never talk about waste management. So this course will be very useful for you as a sanitary officer. And hope I think whatever I am explaining in this course, you'll try to propose to your own area also, like waste management one. So if you have other one having any question, please you can ask. I think this also Rakesh has written something here. Overview of life cycle assessment of municipal waste management. Yeah. So LCA is a very important work, especially is in the research only is available right now. Normally, these corporations, they will never worked on life cycle assessment. That is what actually, I think maybe one of the last lecture I will share about the sustainability discussion on any technology. Suppose if you try to have one composting facility, anaerobic digestion facility, or any incineration, if without doing the life cycle analysis, is not possible to get sustainable of those technology. See this composting, anaerobic digestion. As an Indian, we have informed to the world what is composting, what is anaerobic digestion, but still we do not have a single running sustainable composting facility or anaerobic facility. Now there are more number of anaerobic facilities coming, especially for bio CNG. I didn't share in the class, but there is a recently in Indore also, Prime Minister launched for Asia's biggest bio CNG plant. Is one more biomethane plant is came up in Haryana. That could be a more 550 tons per day capacity. So until unless if you have the life cycle assessment, it's very difficult to do that to get the sustainability. And not only the technologies wise, but even if you plan for sanitary landfill, any city, until unless we have particular the life cycle assessment of that particular landfill site, it's very difficult to know that what kind of pollutions or what kind of mitigations could be possible from that. But this is as Rakesh, this life cycle, and is a lot of people are working in the research one that required, you will be required some of the some more ideas about life cycle assessment. Problem is that to do the life cycle assessment will be required a lot of inputs and output. So I think that that data collection is somewhat very difficult. But still there are some faculties, some research is going in India now, life cycle assessment. Even I also started now, life cycle assessment. Hope in few years I'll also come up with some idea about to do life cycle assessment of either sanitary landfill or especially on the technology facilities. Yes, I think someone was saying something. Someone wants to ask any question. How to contact you, sir? Rakesh is saying. So Rakesh, you can write email. Write email to me. I'm already available on the email. And whatever query do you have, uh, you can I'll reply you. So Rakesh, you can contact me or email. Please have some discussion. Ask any query. Maybe I think you belongs to some particular city and want to know something, what is happening in your city, you're not able to understand, you can ask me. Yeah. So Alok has written something like, sir, till now throughout the session, most important aspect is segregation of source, but still this behavior change is not accepted into our society. What could be done to ground level for the same? Yeah, true, Alok. But as per, if you go to the rule, solid waste management rule 2016, is everyone has asked to go for segregation at source. And if any corporation is not able to do the segregation at source, household level, so those corporation or those cities will never possible to have any kind of proper waste management system. Even I see I'm belongs to Guwahati. The Guwahati city is not, they have a house to house collection system, but there is no segregation. Uh, so they're already facing problem because we don't have land to dispose land for disposal anywhere. So as you are asking what behavior change, see there are a lot of practices was started under Swachh Bharat mission. So I normally propose that for entire city, suppose there are 40 wards in any city or maybe 50 wards, or some small cities like class 2 towns, they have 10 or 15 wards are there. To start this awareness from the ward level, the small, even if you think that rather than ward level, you can go on society levels. So start with one society, go to the next society. So by that way, we can extend these segregation facilities. That is the best idea which has been proposed in the during Swachh Bharat mission also. So Rakesh is again, from where I can get recording. Recording is already available. Is in the NPTEL sites. And this YouTube, I think, but today's discussion also will be available on YouTube. You can get those recording also. So Subhash is also asking like how to solve the problem of segregation. No, only the problem of segregation. You can't say it's a segregation problem, but segregation is possible at household level only. If some corporation or some local authority is thinking that they will first collect the mixed waste and somewhere in the transfer station or somewhere in recycling facility, they will further segregate. That is not at all possible, especially for wet and dry waste. That dry waste you can come up with this dry waste. You can take up to the transfer stations or any MRF station. Then you can have sub-segregation for dry waste. But when this dry waste and wet waste mix together, then that is not possible at all. We will get segregation in any location. That is possible at household level only. So, and especially you see the vehicles which is running nowadays in our most of the cities, almost I think I saw in your all cities have special vehicles are there for the collection, and those vehicles is colored in the green and blue. Where green waste, green color, your wet waste will go, and dry waste in the blue color, the dry waste will get collect. So that I don't know any corporation if they are not doing the segregation. I think somewhere NGT or the local uh, department or that pollution control board has to talk with those authorities or those ULBs. Sir, I mean Rakesh is saying I am from Delhi. There is no segregation. Yeah. Rakesh, last week I was in Gazipur dump sites, and I was happy with the Gazipur because I was comparing the height of the Qutub Minar in Gazipur, and I found that Gazipur dump site is height is more than Qutub Minar. But as per this Swachh Bharat mission launch in 2016, this Gazipur dump sites also is getting mined now. And I was very happy. I talked to those local authority, Delhi Corporation people also, that they started that mining and that height has they reduced already. and hope I think next 2 or 3 years I think they will the height will be get reduced. And to your true Rakesh, I think in Delhi itself, in the segregation they are not doing the segregation. See, that's why most of see in the Gazipur there is a one waste to energy plant is also there, that is also not running. In Okla also composting facility is not running. Uh, and there in the one more waste to energy plant is there. I forgot that plant, but there also the calorific value they are not receiving properly. That's why a lot of flue gases are generating by the plants is because of do not have proper segregation. Even the Gazipur waste to energy plants people they are worried about because they are not getting that kind of calorific value of the waste because it's a mixed waste, commingled waste they are receiving in the waste to energy plants. So I think you can talk to the local authorities why they are not doing that. And it's not possible. It's not like it's not possible to have segregation. See, already house to house collection we are doing it. So why can't wet and dry waste we can segregate? If already we have proper collection system. So Subhash is saying need of implementation of blah. True. I think this, as you are saying, law like the pollution control board is available in every state. So we have CPCB, Central Pollution Control Board, and for state level, we have state pollution control boards. They have to monitor properly. Otherwise, see what is happening. See why Delhi is worried now because NGT is taking care of now. Even for Guwahati, National Green Tribunal, they are because this pollution control board was not doing anything. So now NGT has banned that dump site now. Now they don't have any other location to deposit for disposal. So similarly, NGT is also working for Delhi and creating a lot of issue with the local authorities. So now local authority also understood like until unless they'll go for segregation, they can't have any proper treatment of the waste. So Asif is again, I think, writing like, sir, as an engineering student, what can I do manage waste in our society? What are the challenges may I face if I start a waste management firm? Yes, as an engineering student, yeah, you can do at the society level also. So this is one idea I am proposing to everywhere. Like if you are residing in particular society, so why not? Because the society corporations won't come up in every house to collect the waste. So what society has to do? So one particular apartment I'm talking that we normally is a society, that apartment has to collect the waste and has to provide it the to the local authority personnel. So why not in the apartment level itself we can segregate the waste and we can have one composting or biogas facility. So Asif, now I'm sharing everywhere by society level biological treatment facility should be compulsory. Even I'm asking to many civil ULBs. You don't give the permission of construction of apartment until unless you have biological treatment facility is available. So compose already Mumbai, Delhi, many apartments, many society they came forward and they started composting facility. So for that, Asif, now there is a good idea to start some startup to have to provide this kind of facility to the society level or to the local authority apartment level. Even I also myself started the one startup. My startup name is Upshift Management and Environmental Engineering Private startup I have started. So likewise, you Asif, you can also think of to have one startup to have to provide such kind of facility in the apartment level or society level. So it will be highly beneficial if that particular apartment or a particular society can produce any kind of compost. That compost either they can sell, either they can or otherwise they can utilize for the plant or locally they can utilize, and whatever dry waste they can sell it because almost all kind of dry waste is sellable. Even plastic, if it is not contaminated, plastic is getting good amount of money. Leather, glass, metal, everything is sellable. So if sub-segregation, if you can be possible at society level, it's possible to get good amount of money from that. So Rakesh is again, I think there is a lot of dumping ground. Here, no one is talking about waste management. Yeah, yeah, true, Rakesh. But now, just to share with you, I have one lecture also onto that in this course, where this mining is going on now. That sometimes they are calling biomining or mining of old dump sites, and that made it compulsory to every local, every ULBs, every corporations to mine the old dump sites. So the same thing is happening in Delhi also, Okhla and Ghazipur, Bhawana. That Bhawana, another dump sites that the mining is going on those sites. So under this also one proposal given in the Swachh Bharat mission and with the CPHO manual. That idea is given any corporation ki only 20% waste will goes to dump site. Only 20%. Remaining 80% need to be treated. So the waste which is not recyclable, which is not biologically treatable, which is not be combustible, that will go to the dumping ground. So that will be only 10%. Remaining the 18% can have, yeah, you can have recycling facility, you can have waste to energy facility, you can have any biological facility like compost or biogas facility. Like Indore, they did it already. They are doing it, and many more cities they are targeting. Minimize the waste to reach to the dumping ground. Now it's not like no one is talking about waste management. No, every corporation worried about waste management because nowadays most of the these kind of data is provided to Prime Minister office also, and our Prime Minister itself he's looking after the proper waste management issues. So it's not like Rakesh, I won't accept that no one is talking. Every corporation is talking, but problem is that they don't have proper awareness. Even I shared that the engineers, those who are working with the local authority, they are also not well aware about that. I'm sometimes I'm get surprised that they don't know there is a one manual is provided by the central public the CPHO they or ministry they created one special manual for the local authority. They are also not aware about that. So Girish is asking, sir, can we use the same waste management technique for industrial sewage, also for their different rule and techniques? No, Girish, the industrial waste is different. Both you are talking industrial. We never call industrial sewage. Sewage word is for domestic. Okay, sewage means if you say only sewage, this is a domestic wastewater or household wastewater. So industrial sewage, we don't write like industrial sewage. It's a industrial wastewater. Okay. So for now this course is for waste, solid waste management. You're talking about industrial wastewater. So wastewater is separate. Okay. If you are talking like industrial solid waste, that rule actually mostly our industrial solid waste, mostly, but not 100%, is a hazardous in nature. So this course we are talking on more municipal solid waste, which is not hazardous, but industrial waste is hazardous. So they have to follow hazardous waste management rule, not municipal solid waste management rule 2016. So there is another rule named as an hazardous waste management 2016. They have to follow that. And their treatment, obviously, their initial characterization will change. So their treatment also will change and their disposal and many things will get changed. But it's again depend upon industry to industry because again the every particular industry have different raw material, different products, So obviously their waste also will change based on the input, and based on the output will change. So based on that characteristics, but it's not like there are some industries are there. They can have compost facility also if they have proper biological waste is there. So likewise, I think, but rule is different. Okay. Sony is asking like I am a consultant working with many ULBs and situation of segregation is same everywhere. Yeah, it is. Sony, most of the because the ULB do not have proper information available with them. Uh, so I'm trying myself also, and as Sony, you're working as a consultant, inform them about that manual, CPHO manual, inform about them the what are the rules and regulations are available, and if if suppose though also I think they have these all corporation has to link with Swachh Bharat Mission office, and because every state have one particular office is there that belongs to Swachh Bharat Mission office, and because they are only giving the lot of funds to the local authority, funding will come from that Swachh Bharat Mission office. There is one secretary is also available for the Swachh Bharat Mission office in every state. So I think hope the local authority will get connect with with those. Is another question from Tamil Asan. Good afternoon, sir. What is the difference between TSDF site and municipal solid waste? What is this TSDF? Is a municipal solid waste site. No, there is no word called municipal solid waste site. What do we mean by municipal solid waste site? Is it a dump site? You're saying? Right? What is this TSDF? Rakesh is saying now I am at college near Balaswa. Its size 54 meter. Their calorific value is less than 1000. There is no benefit. Yeah, true, Rakesh. That is what I was trying to share that. But now Balaswa also started the mining. I hope I think Rakesh you have seen. Gazipur I had seen. Okhla also I have seen. And I think those Gazipur people only explained, shared with me like Okhla, the Balaswa also started. And because they are running that Balaswa waste to energy plants, people are not ready to accept that because of the calorific value. Once the waste is getting segregated, they'll get very good calorific value. Now to run the waste to energy plant, calorific value need to be minimum 1500 kilocalorie per kg. So, but if you segregate the waste, we'll get more than 2500, 2500 kilocalorie per kg calorific value. So you can run the waste to energy plants. I'll come up with, I have one particular week is available with us. In next future, you'll get those lectures also on waste to energy. So how to collect the gas coming from the landfill and RDF site? Yeah, Tamil Saran, this landfill. Right now, there is no facility in India where this gas is collecting from the landfill site. I think when I'll go for landfilling, there is one more one particular week is on the landfill design. I'll share onto that. There will be some piping system will be there for gas collection. But currently in India, nowhere the gas is getting collected from the landfill site. That's why this discussion had been started when there was a fire in Gazipur landfill, and last 2 years there was fire in Mumbai dump site, and they were sharing that there are a lot of methane gas is generating because of fire has been started. But Tamil Saran, I'm not accepting that. That I think methane quantity is not that high. That one in that case to get the firing thing. So, and you're saying RDF site. No, RDF site is not for the gas collection. The refuse derived fuel for mostly for the combustion facility. That will be incineration facility or any uh, uh, pyrolysis or gasification facility. Now, gas collection is not from that. So you can ask me like from the incineration gas will be the only that fuel flue gases and the flue gas collection is very difficult. It has to be treated before it is put into the atmosphere. So if you are talking about pyrolysis gasification, that bio CNG will get generate out of that. That gas collection is facility is available with the pyrolysis gasification. Thanks. Surya Prakash Yadav is asking like root of poor segregation is black garbage, plastic bags. People puts all the mixed waste and put in dustbin. Yeah, true, Surya. Now is everywhere this black garbage, plastic bags are available. And people are depositing the waste into those one and finally is disposing into the dustbin. But the collector, the household, the collection crew has to ask the every residence to get segregate. He or she can't collect the waste in that black garbage plastic. Rakesh is writing like there should be implementation. Yeah, Nikhil, you want to say something? So mute yourself if you are not asking anything. No, mute yourself. Nikhil, mute yourself.
Hello.
Can we mute this?
Hello.
Yes. Nikhil, you want to ask anything?
सर आवाज नहीं आ रही. Unable to hear.
निखिल कुछ पूछना चाहते हो क्या? निखिल? Sir, dear Kulkarni sir, do you want to ask anything?
No, sir. I've just joined, sir. I've just joined. I don't know. I've just joined. Yes, I've just joined, sir.
Okay. Akshay, I think you raise your hand. So, want to ask anything?
Sir,
Akshay?
can you please tell? Sir, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Can you about the business in this sector, like solid waste management? What businesses can we have in this sector? Can you please tell detail about this?
Yeah. So there are a lot of businesses. As I also shared about I'm as a professor in IIT, working and started my startup on upshift management. So Akshay, there is one idea I had proposed that I like in apartment level, if you can think of that biological treatment facility to provide, because there you will be required that special kind of composting or biogas facility, which will take up less time for the compost production or biogas production, and also the space is very small space is available in the apartment level, and you should be worried. You should not worried about that odor issue from the waste management. So that is one business we can do. There are many people they started this kind of businesses. Second thing from the because in this waste management the waste is free. Waste is freely available. If you go to the any local authority and ask that I'm collecting the waste, so only that collection cost will be there. Remaining whatever you want to do that, like from biological waste, you can generate compost. And in India, compost is good quality compost can sell minimum 4 rupees to it can goes up to, if you are able to provide the vermicompost facility, that cost is 30 to 40 rupees. Even Delhi is selling 90 rupees per kg vermicompost. Now there is the many private entrepreneurs are coming forward to generate bio CNG. Now see our minister, the Nitin Gadkari also is promoting that bio CNG buses in the city. So bio CNG, there's nothing but a biomethanation plants. We don't have much technical entrepreneurs with us, which is planning for bio CNG production. Now there is very special scheme named as a Satat. You can Google that Satat. Is a This mission has started by ministry and that has taken up by the IOCL. IOCL will collect that bio CNG and they are trying to put up many gas grids in India to collect the bio CNG, and they are trying to find the entrepreneurs. So until now, I think they are very difficult. Some for Northeast also that Satat people they are linked with me. In Northeast, I am not able to find any entrepreneur. There is a very good business out of that. That is for biological waste. Another business for dry waste. If you have the dry waste, plastic is recyclable. There is a lot of ideas are coming up now. Dry waste. And there's one more very important idea is coming up now. Can we have the biodegradable plastic that is PLA based product? Polylactic acid, PLA, might you people heard of? That is what sustainable plastic is coming up now. So you see now this McDonald also they start PLA based plastic bottle. Even these Starbucks coffee they started. Now next future target is that next 2 to 3 years most of these private people they will start the PLA based product, and that PLA based plastic are degradable one. There is a very good business of this kind of idea, and you can connect with IIT Guwahati. We started new center on sustainable polymer, where I think we do a lot of entrepreneur activities. You can contact with our head of our center for sustainable polymer to start your entrepreneurship onto that. Okay. And many dry waste, we don't have many top companies with us. So you can think of is a lot of business is available. But remember that there are many people failed that because without having the technical information, the business in waste management will never work. So hope I
Thank you.
think Akshay.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Sir, my name is Rakesh.
Rakesh, yeah.
सर पहले तो सर प्रणाम आपको बहुत दिन से आपसे बात करना चाह रहा था I'm a big fan of you in the sector of waste management. I saw many of your lectures. I'm a huge fan of you. सर मैं ये कहना चाह रहा था जो सॉलिड वेस्ट है हमारे पास जब हम उसका पायरोलिसिस करते हैं तो हमारे पास जो लिक्विड आता है सर
हाँ, ठीक
if
है,
we do
हाँ।
pyrolysis of the solid waste we get a liquid.
हाँ.
Sir, how can we improve the quality of that liquid? From which techniques we can do it more better? From this
नहीं
one?
राकेश
How
पहले
can-
तो राकेश पहले तो पायरोलाइसिस
Yes, sir.
में कोई जरूरी नहीं लिक्विड निकले। यदि तुम लोअर टेम्परेचर पे जाते हो ना पायरोलाइसिस में, जैसे 250
Yes, sir.
या 300 डिग्री तक जाओगे तो आपको 4 मिलेगा, और जो गैस होगी
Yes, sir, by chance मिलेगा.
वो गैस होगी। गैस को जब तक लिक्विड नहीं करोगे तब तक लिक्विड नहीं बनेगा, जब तक गैस को तुम लिक्विफेक्शन नहीं करोगे। और जब हाई टेम्परेचर में जाओगे पायरोलाइसिस में, जैसे 600 डिग्री 700 डिग्री पे MSW को पायरोलाइज करोगे, तब आपका चार प्रोडक्शन कम होगा और गैस प्रोडक्शन ज्यादा होगा। अभी तुम कह रहे हो कि गैस के बजाय बायो सीएनजी के जगह तुम लिक्विड बना रहे हो उसको, ऐसे कह रहे हो ना राकेश?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. अगर लिक्विड बना रहे हैं
हाँ, लिक्विड
एक्चुअली
बना
जब
रहे
हम
हो।
पायरोलिसिस करेंगे तो
हाँ,
डिफरेंट टेम्परेचर पे हमें सॉलिड का लिक्विड का और गैसियस प्रोडक्ट्स का कॉम्बिनेशन मिलेगा।
ठीक है
यस सर,
हाँ।
लेट अस सपोज वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट
तो
देयर इज
अभी
अ लॉट
तुम
ऑफ
राकेश ये पूछ रहे हो कि लिक्विड का क्या करे, ये पूछ रहे हो राकेश?
यस सर, यस सर, लिक्विड की क्वालिटी को किस तरह से इंप्रूव करते हैं सो
आप
दैट हम इसको फ्यूल की तरह यूज कर सकते हैं।
नहीं, अभी कैसा है लिक्विड, तो वो तो एक तरह से वो टार जैसा होता है। अभी प्रॉब्लम क्या है, पायरोलाइसिस में ही प्रॉब्लम टार को भी, क्योंकि डायरेक्टली एज इट इज नॉट ए टार, तो उसकी क्वालिटी आपको बहुत मॉडिफाई करनी पड़ेगी टार की। एक तो आइडिया हम ये प्रपोज करते हैं कि टार को अगेन यू कैन मिक्स विद द जो रोड बनाने के लिए आप इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं, आपको ज्यादा डिजाइन करने की जरूरत नहीं है। रोड में ऑलरेडी यदि बहुत सारा यही वाला टार रादर देन इम्प्रूव देयर क्वालिटी, प्रॉब्लम क्या है ना राकेश, यदि आप टार को कितना भी आप वो कर लेंगे, बट आई थिंक फॉर पायरोलाइसिस रनिंग इटसेल्फ यू टुक अप ए लॉट ऑफ कॉस्ट। आपने इतना टेम्परेचर देके, तो एमएसडब्ल्यू के लिए इसलिए आज भी एक्सेप्टेड नहीं है पायरोलाइसिस। इसलिए मैं तो हाँ, मतलब यदि इफ यू आर शेयरिंग लाइक, यदि कहोगे कि मैं एमएसडब्ल्यू का पायरोलाइज करते हैं, तो कोई नहीं एक्सेप्ट करेगा अभी। अभी भी जैसे ना ये जो सिंगल यूज प्लास्टिक है उनको पायरोलाइज करना अभी भी एक्सेप्टेबल नहीं है। या फिर जो चिप्स वगैरह के जो पैकेट आते हैं ना कलर वाले, वो पायरोलाइज नहीं हो सकते। यही रिसर्च अवेलेबल है, बट हम लोग करते, मैं तो लैब में अभी पायरोलाइसिस शुरू किया हूँ। राकेश, मुझे मेरे से लिंक रहो तुम, मेरे से लिंक रहो। मैं अभी 4 पे काम कर रहा हूँ अभी तो, कि 4 जो पायरोलाइसिस जो 4 निकलेगा, 4 का क्या यूटिलाइज कर सकते हैं। और लिक्विड पे मैंने काम शुरू नहीं किया अभी, लिक्विड पे मैं जल्दी शुरू करने वाला हूँ। कुछ आइडिया आता है तो मैं आपसे शेयर भी करूंगा लिक्विड में, ठीक है?
सर बेसिकली मैंने बहुत इन डिटेल स्टडी किया है, मैं भी पीएचडी कर रहा हूँ।
अच्छा
सर आई एम फ्रॉम एनएसआईटी, हैव यू आई एम सर एक्चुअली आई वाज फ्रॉम एनएसआईटी एंड परस्यूइंग माय पीएचडी फ्रॉम एनआईटी। तो बेसिकली सर actually sir, I'm doing my PhD in the waste management sector.
अच्छा
Here
अच्छा
I am applying artificial intelligence and machine learning in the sector of solid waste management.
अच्छा।
So being an environmental engineer, I'm also studying AI and ML. तो सर बेसिकली मैं वही लाइफ साइकिल असेसमेंट करते वक्त मैं यही देख रहा था कि जो हमें लिक्विड मिल रहा है ना, इस लिक्विड की क्वालिटी को इम्प्रूव करके इसका ऑक्टेन नंबर, सीके नंबर अगर इम्प्रूव हो जाए तो फिर हम इसको एज अ फ्यूल इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं। बट दिमाग में वही चल रहा था कि कहीं ये वाली चीज ना आ जाए, वेस्ट टू एनर्जी इज वेस्ट ऑफ एनर्जी। देखिए अगर वेस्ट टू एनर्जी अगर आप बना रहे हैं और उस बनाने के लिए आप बहुत ज्यादा एनर्जी स्पेंड कर रहे हैं, तो इट मींस इट इज अगेन वेस्ट टू एनर्जी इज वेस्ट ऑफ एनर्जी वाला।
राकेश, अभी ये बताना ना कि पायरोलाइसिस एमएसडब्ल्यू के लिए अभी अभी भी एक्सेप्टेबल नहीं है। अभी भी ये बोला जाता है कि आप ड्राई वेस्ट को पायरोलाइसिस मत करिए करके, है ना? तो वो ये तो होगा मतलब ना इन फ्यूचर भी तुम तो यू आर लुकिंग अप टू दैट लाइफ साइकिल असेसमेंट, बट लाइफ साइकिल में व्हाई यू आर गोइंग फॉर पायरोलाइसिस मुझे नहीं समझ में आ रहा है ज्यादा।
Sir, I should go for what? Composting only?
नहीं कंपोस्टिंग नहीं, ड्राई वेस्ट को कैसे कंपोज करोगे ना, बट ये जो ड्राई फ्रैक्शन है वो जितना रिसाइकलिंग के लिए जाए ज्यादा बढ़िया है।
उतना अच्छा, हाँ वो तो उतना अच्छा जितना, इसके लिए बेसिकली वी हैव टू स्पेंड ऑन सेग्रीगेशन।
हाँ अभी नहीं, पायरोलाइसिस देखो, जब क्वांटिटी लार्ज होगी, जैसे तुम दिल्ली मुंबई या फिर क्लास 1 टाउन क्लास 2 टाउन्स के लिए बताओगे, तो पायरोलाइसिस तो इतने बड़े वेस्ट के लिए 300 टन के लिए तो पायरोलाइजर नहीं लगा सकते। 300 टन के लिए तो आपको इंसिनरेशन ही लगाना पड़ेगा। पायरोलाइसिस कैसे पॉसिबल है? और पायरोलाइसिस के लिए कैसा है कि आपका जो रॉ मैटर है वो आपका सेम होना चाहिए, हर बार होमोजीनियस होना चाहिए, नॉट हिट्रोजेनियस।
होमोजीनियस होना चाहिए, करेक्ट।
हाँ तो अब होमोजीनियस करने के लिए ये, यदि आप इंडस्ट्री में लगा रहे हो या जैसे जैसे कई जगहों पे जैसे एग्रीकल्चर रेसिड्यू के ऊपर लगाते हैं पायरोलाइजर, वो तो एक्सेप्टेबल है। बट एमएसडब्ल्यू में जिसमें देखो पेपर है, प्लास्टिक है, और कोई जरूरी नहीं है आपको हर बार एक जैसा ही मिलेगा, तो आपकी कैलोरीफिक वैल्यू हर बार चेंज होती जाएगी, रॉ मैटर आपका हर बार क्वांटिटी चेंज होगी। तो ये बहुत डिफिकल्ट है पायरोलाइजर उसमें प्रपोज करना। तो हम
तो
लोग
सर
जो प्रपोज कर
MSW
रहे हैं,
to
राकेश,
get rich.
राकेश मैं
Yes,
जैसे प्रपोज कर रहा हूँ अभी, मेरी भी एक पीएचडी स्टूडेंट उसमें काम कर रही है। तो जो अभी माइनिंग हो रही है डम साइट्स की, तो माइनिंग में जो
yes,
ड्राई
sir.
30 mm से ऊपर का जो ड्राई फ्रैक्शन है, वो अभी सीमेंट इंडस्ट्री लेके जाती है, बट सीमेंट इंडस्ट्री इज नॉट हैप्पी टू टेक अप दैट। तो कैन वी हैव द pyrolysis ऑफ दैट पर्टिकुलर मटेरियल, बिकॉज उसका रिसाइकलिंग आप कर नहीं सकते, या इंसिनरेशन के लिए आपको इतनी क्वांटिटी मिलती नहीं है ना, क्योंकि
Okay.
आपका माइनिंग इतना ज्यादा होता नहीं है, पर डे आपका कितना माइन कर पाओगे आप। तो दैट क्वांटिटी इंसिनरेशन
Yes.
के लिए पॉसिबल नहीं, तो क्या पायरोलाइसिस कुड बी वेरी गुड आइडिया ऑन टू दैट। सो लाइकवाइज आई थिंक वी कैन थिंक ऑफ कि पायरोलाइजर को या गैसिफिकेशन को कहाँ और कैसे प्रमोट करे करके, है ना राकेश। तो आपके लाइफ साइकिल में आई थिंक यू थिंक ऑफ दिस आइडियाज ना।
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And please
So,
be in connect with us, Rakesh. I think
sir,
you are already
you
doing
are in my
PhD,
link,
तो
sir.
हाँ राकेश।
सर आप मेरे साथ लिंक्डइन पर हैं, लिंक्डइन पे हैं।
अच्छा,
तो
लिंक्डइन पे है
आई
क्या?
विल
मैं
गिव यू अ
लिंक्डइन ज्यादा
मैसेज।
यूज नहीं करता, बट मेल कर दो राकेश, मैं किसी अपने स्टूडेंट से भी
मैं
आपको
आपको अभी,
कनेक्ट करा दूंगा, है ना, ताकि कुछ आइडियाज आपको और मिलते रहे।
बाकी सर अगर आपका कॉन्टैक्ट नंबर मिल जाता तो बहुत अच्छा रहता। मैं
नहीं
आपको
लिखो,
ईमेल
मेल
कर
तो
दूंगा।
मेल लिखो, मैं अपने एक आध स्टूडेंट से कनेक्ट करा देता हूँ। तो मैं तो इतना शायद ज्यादा बात नहीं कर पाऊंगा, तो मेरे कुछ स्टूडेंट्स भी है, आपके साथ बात करते रहेंगे, है ना।
ओके सर, थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू सर।
वी कैन हैव फ्यू मोर क्वेश्चन। ये ये Tamila Rasan is asking, sir, can we use compost in agriculture purpose? Yes. That compost we are generating because is a one of the alternate of chemical fertilizer. Obviously, we can use in the agriculture, horticulture purposes. Yeah. Akshay is already, I think he has asked business one. That tell something about yesterday's D-Day Twin Tower. No, that is construction because it is generating lot of construction demolition waste, CND one. Okay, so yesterday's was yesterday or today itself, na? Twin Tower, you are saying, जो टूटा है सारा, तो उसका तो
यस
is
सर, यस
generating
सर।
lot, yeah, it is generating lot of CND waste, construction demolition waste. For the construction demolition waste, there is special rule, CND waste management rule. उनको वो फॉलो करना पड़ता है, एंड इन दिल्ली वो तो करेंगे, आई थिंक दे विल कलेक्ट प्रॉपरली। दैट इज व्हाट आई थिंक दे आर चार्जिंग 3 crore 4 crore rupees for way that CND waste collection itself and to treat that CND waste. Now that rule shared that many CND waste we can reuse that in many more different construction purposes. And I have one lecture in this course where I'm talking about that CND waste, where I'll talk about rules and regulation also, and what we can get benefit out of that CND waste, which is generating in most of the construction areas. Yeah, Surya, I think might I answered your question. Sony is writing the problem is from a citizen point. They don't consider waste is important sector. No, it's not completely true, Sony, because nowadays I think many city people itself, I think citizens, they started discussion. We to see every day we are getting a lot of videos, even television, lot of advertisements are coming on the waste management. So that discussion has started under Swachh Bharat Mission, and hope I think our central government is proposing more onto the waste management issues. So, yeah. So I think people now ready. There are many corporate, but corporation is the problem. I think if they'll be able to do that, it's possible now. Rakesh is also writing air quality data is available at CPCB, CCR, but from where I'll get the municipal waste management data? I think this is also waste management data is available in CPCB. CPCB also now recent their report came in 2020 or 2020 or 2021 CPCB. So I think the all characterization data is available with the CPCB. Yeah. Rakesh, again, you are asking something you want to ask?
सर जो sir, yes sir, yes sir. Sir, if you are talking about LCA, तो LCA पूरे सॉलिड वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट का नहीं हो सकता. सॉलिड वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट के किसी एक कंपोनेंट का हो सकता है. या तो वो सॉलिड वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट में जो प्लास्टिक आ रहा है उसको हम कर लें या फिर पेपर को कर लें. तो सर
नहीं राकेश इसमें शुरुआत कैसे कर सकते हैं एलसीए का कि जैसे आप क्या कह रहे हैं, जैसे घर से आप शुरू कर रहे हैं वेस्ट कलेक्शन, तो इसमें 2-3 आइडियाज आप दे सकते हैं. क्या एक आइडिया ये होगा कि बायोलॉजिकल वेस्ट आपका डिसेंट्रलाइज ट्रीटमेंट हो रहा है, ड्राई वेस्ट आपका सेंट्रलाइज कलेक्शन हो रहा है. तो दीज आर द 2 थिंग्स यू कैन कंपेयर इन लाइफ साइकिल असेसमेंट. अनदर आइडिया क्या हो सकता है कि बायोलॉजिकल वो ये तो हुआ कलेक्शन में ही इटसेल्फ यू कैन डू द एलसीए लाइफ साइकिल असेसमेंट. या फिर एक आइडिया ये कि एक वेस्ट आपका कंपोस्ट फैसिलिटी में गया, एक वेस्ट आपका अनोरोबिक डाइजेशन फैसिलिटी में गया, एक जो ड्राई फ्रैक्शन है वो दूसरे आइडियाज दे रहे हो, एक पायरोलाइसिस गया, एक वेस्ट टू एनर्जी गया. इसमें तो आप यू कैन थिंक ऑफ एलसीए इसके लिए. ये तो एक आइडिया हुआ. दूसरा कैसा है, डंप साइट पे आप अलग से स्पेशली फॉर सैनिटरी लैंडफिल जिसमें फीड आ रहा है उसमें से आपका वेस्ट लीचेट जनरेशन हो रहा है, गैस पॉल्यूशन हो रहा है, इसके लिए आप एक लाइफ साइकिल असेसमेंट कर सकते हैं. नहीं तो जो अभी बायोलॉजिकल ट्रीटमेंट फैसिलिटी जो बायोगैस है, एक बायोगैस है जो डायरेक्ट कुकिंग के लिए इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं, एक बायोगैस है जो बायो सीएनजी बनाने के लिए, एक है आपका पावर प्रोडक्शन के लिए. तो ये ऑल्टरनेट्स आप कंपेयर कर सकते हैं बाय हैविंग द लाइफ साइकिल असेसमेंट. ऐसे बहुत सारे प्रोजेक्ट्स राकेश हम कर सकते हैं लाइफ साइकिल में.
ठीक है सर, थैंक यू सर. मैंने सर सोचा था कि मेरे घर के पास भलसपा है, मेरे कॉलेज के पास भलसपा लैंड साइट है, तो उस लैंड साइट से जो लीकेज जनरेशन हो रहा है और उससे जो मीथेन एमिशंस है, H2S एमिशंस है, इनका लाइफ साइकिल असेसमेंट करने के बारे में सोच रहा था. बट यू गिव मी अ लॉट ऑफ आइडिया. बहुत 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 थैंक यू सर. बहुत बहुत
ठीक है. देयर इज आल्सो फायरिंग इन वेस्ट इन बलसपा दिल्ली सिंस में. राकेश, explain about exam type, its objective type and essay type. You will get this information will be available in NPTEL sites. Okay. I think that exam pattern and those types, those will be available on NPTEL sites. You write, if you have any this query, you write in Gmail, you will get the response from our NPTEL office. Yeah, or Swayam portal, you will get those information. So we have just 2 minutes remain. So if anyone wants to ask anything.
सर वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट का जो डेटा है हमें सीपीसीबी से ही मिल सकता है या कोई और वेबसाइट भी है सर?
नहीं और कोई डेटा नहीं है सीपीसीबी का. लेकिन राकेश एक और बात है, सीपीसीबी का डेटा कितना एक्सेप्टेबल है वो भी थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट है जरा बताना. बिकॉज मेनी टाइम आई थिंक वो कैसे वो क्लास 1 टाउन का एक बनाएंगे, क्लास 2 टाउन्स का एक बनाएंगे, तो क्लास 1 या क्लास 2 टाउन के बीच में बहुत डिफरेंसेस होते हैं सिटीज में. तो लेकिन यदि आपको रिसर्च करना है तो डेटा चाहिए तो ऑब्वियसली यू हैव टू डिपेंड ऑन पॉल्यूशन कंट्रोल बोर्ड. कुछ डेटा जैसे आपको टेरी का भी डेटा मिलेगा, कुछ टेरी ने भी कुछ कैरेक्टराइजेशन का डेटा करके रखा है. कुछ डेटा शायद नीरी से भी देख सकते हो राकेश. नीरी नागपुर नेशनल एनवायरमेंटल इंजीनियरिंग रिसर्च इंस्टीट्यूट, नीरी ने भी कुछ डेटा करके रखा है. बट मैं यदि मुझसे पूछते हो तो मैं तो अपना खुद का डेटा जनरेट करके ही करना पसंद करता हूँ. बिकॉज डिफिकल्ट है कि पॉल्यूशन कंट्रोल बोर्ड का डेटा से कुछ काम करना. तो पीएचडी स्टूडेंट को तो पहले 2 साल तो आपको केवल प्राइमरी डेटा जनरेट कराएंगे, फिर 2 साल बाद फिर अपना काम करेंगे. वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट में दैट इज द प्रॉब्लम. इफ समवन वांट्स टू डू द रिसर्च ना, प्राइमरी डेटा इज नॉट अवेलेबल विद अस एंड ओनली सीपीसीबी इज देयर. उनका ही डेटा आपको लेके चलना पड़ता है. अभी
वही
जैसे
है सर,
राकेश सब
डेटा
लोग कह रहे हैं ना 50% बायोलॉजिकल है, 50% ड्राई है. आई एम नॉट एक्सेप्टिंग
यस
दैट.
सर. सर
वो पता नहीं.
80% मेरे को लग रहा है कि 80% बायोलॉजिकल है, 20% ड्राई है. क्योंकि ये इंडिया में शुरू में भी तो जितने प्लांट्स इंप्लीमेंट हुए थे सारे फ्लॉप हो गए. इंडिया और यूएस के वेस्ट में जमीन आसमान का फर्क है. हमारा
जमीन
वेस्ट बहुत
आसमान
ज्यादा
का
ड्राई
फर्क है.
आता है.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल राकेश. हाँ, बट अब क्या है, सभी लोग इवन कुछ आईआईटी के प्रोफेसर भी बताते हैं 50-50 है. अभी 50-50 करेंगे
नहीं
तो
नहीं
मैं
सर.
खुद अभी रिसर्च कर रहा हूँ राकेश. लीचेट का जनरेशन पूरा बदल जाता है 50-50 में. जो
यस सर,
यदि
यस सर.
आप 70-80% में जो लीचेट प्रोडक्शन होगा और जो 50-50. एक और आइडिया इसमें, जस्ट 1 मिनट बचा है तो राकेश शेयर करता हूँ. हमने क्या एक
हाँ.
एक सिमुलेटिंग डिस्पोजल साइट बनाई लैब में, जहां हम 500 केजी का
ओके.
वेस्ट रखा. 30% वेट था, 70% ड्राई था. एक बूंद भी लीचेट नहीं निकला है 30% वेट वेस्ट में. यही इसीलिए यूरोप में
ओके.
लीचेट का कोई डिस्कशन नहीं होता है ना. 30% यदि बायोलॉजिकल वेस्ट है तो वो सारा अब्जॉर्ब हो जाता है ड्राई मैटर के साथ. तो दैट इज द वन ना.
अंडरस्टूड सर.
हाँ, तो ये अभी सीपीसीबी 50-50 इसलिए बता रहे हैं क्योंकि कोई इशू नहीं है करके. बट दैट इज नॉट करेक्ट. तो आपको आई थिंक यू हैव टू जनरेट लॉट ऑफ
अंडरस्टूड
डेटा राकेश. दैट इज द थिंग, प्राइमरी डेटा. बट बी
सर. मैं
लिंक विद
आपसे
अस.
कोलैबोरेट कर
लिंक.
सकता हूँ.
हाँ राकेश, मुझे लिखो. आई एक्सप्लेन यू अदर थिंग्स. ओके.
यस यस सर. आपका ईमेल आईडी क्या है सर?
अरे देख लो ना, ढूंढ लो. कलमदार डालोगे तो मैं मिल
मैं
जाऊंगा.
मैं मैं
मैं
मैं
अकेला
मैं
ही हूँ.
ढूंढ लूंगा. ठीक है सर. मैं ढूंढ लूंगा. मैं ढूंढ लूंगा.
हाँ, ढूंढ लो.
आई विल
कलमदार
अप्रोच.
में पूरे दुनिया में मैं अकेला ही हूँ. कलमदार वो गूगल में सर्च करोगे तो मैं ही आऊंगा. ठीक है.
यस सर. मैं निकाल लूंगा सर.
Yes,
थैंक
we'll
यू सर.
take a
थैंक यू.
last question. This Alok, I have done a project regarding waste plastic that can use plastic waste in bituminous pavement, the optimum content of waste plastic. Can this content of plastic in the near future? Yeah, there, Alok, I think there are some researches going on. That is mostly the transportation people, they worked onto that. And see, there are a lot of field work also has been done. These plastic waste in bituminous pavement, but we don't have 100% success stories with us. है. So that's what actually that government also thought of to utilize that. But I don't know that that will be get extended or not. But I don't know much onto that. Yes. That is okay. Thank you everyone to have a lot of queries, and hopefully I think next week, next month again, I think I'll be available online for for 1 hour. So hopefully I think most of you come forward and have some queries with me. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye everyone.
सर. थैंक यू. थैंक यू सर. थैंक यू सर.
अरे, leave.